Hi, my name's Allison Vermillion, and I'm just going to be going over what I've learned this semester, also just kind of reflecting over the different posts that I've made in Seesaw and kind of seeing how that's aided to my learning. So for starters, something that I learned is just how many apps are out there for kids to get their hands on, especially just with their learning, and just how many different techniques there are and how they cater to different content areas and how there's not just one app for one area, which I think I was kind of surprised about. Initially when starting this class, I thought, oh no, like this won't apply to me as an art educator. We're going to be doing a lot more hands-on things, and some of these things I really won't need to learn in the classroom. But I saw with most, if not all, the apps that I definitely could incorporate these into my classroom, just with group projects or just testing my students' learning and just kind of seeing where they're at. And so that's something that I guess I was really surprised about. I also just liked how with so many different resources and this age of kids just constantly being connected and on technology, how incorporating that into your classroom is just a big part of their learning and getting them to be engaged and focused. I believe a lot of the tools that we've learned in ed tech would be great for either individual projects or group projects. I think, like mentioned earlier, kids are more likely to do something when it does involve technology, and just having that choice of, instead of, hey, write this research paper on this person, research your knowledge, but then use Adobe Spark Page, or really just any app that is also engaging and that they're able to have fun with it and be able to learn things like Magic Move or different things that they wouldn't necessarily think of when doing a project, and just seeing them not only, of course, learn about the content and be engaged in whatever project they're trying to learn about and just grow their knowledge, but also growing in technology and trying different things and different ways to learn and apply their knowledge, I think is really cool. I mentioned how we did go through so many different resources this semester, and I think a huge wow moment for me was I didn't realize how there were so many different ways to create a video, record a video, and then go in and edit it and add little animations to it or make things move or different things like that. And I, at first, to be honest, was like, why are we learning 3 or 4 different methods of how to record a video and then add different things to it and trim the clips? Like, it was just confusing to me going through it over and over. But then I realized through seeing different apps and how each one of them were different and incorporated different things, and learning that, it helped me see, okay, which ones are super easy to use, which ones are super hard. So then that way when I'm in the classroom, I can say, oh, okay, I had trouble with this one myself and it didn't make much sense to me, so I don't think this would be a good resource to use for my student. Or maybe, oh, this resource was very easy to use and I need my kids to do this in 30 minutes. They'll definitely be able, to figure it out, play with it for the first 5 or 10 minutes, and then be able to just quickly plug in the information and get it done. And I think that's something that I had to learn throughout this class, is that, I'm not just doing the different activities and assignments as busy work, but I'm doing it to help my future students, and I'm doing it to see, okay, will this work in the classroom? Will this be reasonable? How much time will they need? And it's been cool to see, like, learning that now, so then I'm not scrambling as a teacher when I have an idea and then I realize, oh no, this is gonna take more time than I thought. So I think that's been like my biggest takeaway, my biggest wow moment. My biggest wow moment is just how I've just been able to just kind of look through and reflect on all different projects that we've done in Seesaw and see that it's going to make a difference in the student's life just by me knowing what to expect and what I've learned to help them better know what to expect and what they should learn and how they need to learn and what works best. So yeah.